Hello, my name is Mimi Wright. I am the owner of M. Wright Group, publisher of the book Voice for the Silent Fathers, written by my brother and author, Eddie K. Wright. Recently, the Temecula Bookworms chose Voice for the Silent Fathers as their monthly read and submitted questions for the author to answer. As the book explains, the author is currently serving time in a federal prison, so is not easily accessible. I took the liberty of emailing the questions to Eddie and arranged a phone call for him to record as many responses as possible in his allotted 15-minute call. I will post all questions and responses along with this audio in written format. Before we begin the interview, let me introduce the author, Mr. Eddie K. Wright. He is a fitness trainer, yoga instructor, spiritual motivational speaker, and an inmate in a federal prison. During his sentence, he wrote Voice for the Silent Fathers, as well as numerous other publications. Voice for the Silent Fathers is his memoir detailing the controversial experience of being a young father of a son whom he knew from a very early age was gay, and how he, as a father, evolved from his no son of mine street gangster mentality to total acceptance and learning what fatherhood really means. Released in July 2016, Voice for the Silent Fathers details the struggle and inner conflict of being the parent of a homosexual child in the day and a known connected gangster at night. Overcoming his no son of mine mentality by realizing the true meaning of unconditional love wasn't easy, but his deep insight, heartfelt honesty, and laugh to keep from crying attitude makes for a humorous read for anyone touched by this issue, which means it's for everyone. With that being said, let's get to the questions at hand. 1. Hey Ed, I want to get right to it, but first, is there anything you want to say to the Temecula Bookworms before we start?
I just want to thank the Temecula Bookworms for reading Voice for the Silent Fathers. With every new reader, I feel like I've made a new friend, and I hope the feeling is the same.
Okay, great. Let's get it started. In your book, you identify disassociation with your coping mechanisms before coming to acceptance. What created that shift?
My detachment or my disassociation ended when I came to the point when I was really doing my own personal evaluation of who I am. When the suicide situation came into play, knowing that homosexual teens have the highest suicide rate, my son's sexuality really meant nothing to me. All I wanted was for him to live. I didn't have the answers on how I would deal with his gayness, but death is final and you can't come back from that.
Right. Once you decided to accept your son's lifestyle, how did you move towards a relationship with him, and what was his initial response?
There were always small steps throughout the years. One that stands out was when I asked him if he was gay, and he said no, because he knew that the answer I wanted to hear, fearing my response was if he told me the truth. I told him I would love him if he was, but he didn't believe that, and why should he when I mishandled other situations in the past? But when I wrote him the letters explaining that I always knew he was gay and accepted him, his initial response was like a little too much for me, with wanting to tell me about his boyfriends and talking to me like I was a friend instead of his father. I explained that to him, like how comfortable I was, and he respected that. So we have boundaries that like continue to grow more this day.
All right. What made that move more successful for you?
The fact that I knew that there was nothing wrong with accepting my son. Once I chose to accept him or the truth of what it was, there was just a weight lifted off my shoulders.
Right. Okay. In your book, you visited the concept of accepting relationships between parents and their gay children and lessons you have learned along the hard way. What are some of the primary lessons you have learned, and how can a parent avoid those pitfalls?
I've learned not to judge what I don't understand. All that stress, the hurt, and feelings of disappointment were all my self-inflicted wounds because of my closed-mindedness. There's no perfect way to avoid pitfalls. That's what parenting's about. Your child knowing their sexuality isn't a determining factor in the relationship is the key to success.
Right. Let's see. As a father of a gay man, when you were targeted by your friends, how did that play itself out in your life?
When my friends would joke about the possibility of my son being gay, I gave like the macho gangster responses, like I'd kill him or I'd disown him. But he was just a kid. I got older and he got older, my friends, they supported me. I've been congratulated with having the courage to admit that I have a gay son, which is sad when you think about it in this day and age.
Right. How can fathers of gay men better support their sons and defend the relationships they have with their gay sons?
by making sure their sons know that they have their love and support first. But then I still find that I take steps to show it by asking about current boyfriends and discussing different aspects of having a healthy relationship with my son. Once when I called him, his boyfriend was there and I asked to speak with him. That meant a lot for my son and for his boyfriend at that time. So it's not just saying and you accept them, but taking these little actions to show your support helps a lot.
Okay, great. A lot of people think that being gay is a choice. What is your feeling about that?
I don't think it's a choice. It's like me saying one day I chose to be a heterosexual. I've always been a straight man, and my son has always been a gay man.
All right. What can we do as mothers to more support? Oh, I'm sorry. What can we do as mothers to be more supportive of gay sons and their relationships with their fathers?
Force the fathers to read my book. But really, mothers might have to be the ones to explain to their sons that it's the fathers who really have the problem.
This call is from a federal prison.
Sorry about that. One reader told me that my son raised me, and on some level he did.
Okay. What do you say to people who think being gay and living a gay lifestyle is sinful and that we should not be accepting of them?
There was a time not long ago when marriage of a different race was considered to be a sin, and slavery wasn't, or authorized using the Bible. My God is one of unconditional love. I've experienced hell when I wouldn't accept my son. I think calling the gay lifestyle sinful is a cop-out for those that fear change and refuse to evolve. It's the easy way out of dealing with the reality that love knows no race or gender. Love is love.
Amen to that. All right, and here's your opportunity to let us know what's coming forward. Tell us about your next book and the series you're working on.
Well, it's the evolution of the gangster turned guru. It's just what it sounds like. It's my spiritual journey of finding my true self, building a relationship with God, and helping others to do the same. I have, a parenting from prison book coming out, and the Law of One coming out. I write. It keeps me busy and it keeps me out of trouble. So look forward to, sharing that with everybody.
All right. Well, thank you very much for taking a few minutes to talk to us. I will let you know.
Thank you for having me.
I'll let you know if they have any follow-up questions via email, and I'll encourage them to read the next books.
Okay.
All right. I love you.
Thank you. Good. Thank you again. I love you too, Mimi.
Okay. Hi, it's Mimi again. I hope you really enjoyed listening to Eddie speak from his heart about his life-changing experience with his son. If you haven't had a chance, please make sure you visit www.voiceforthesilentfathers.com so you can watch what his son Andrew has to say about how this book affected his life. Thank you again for reading Voice for the Silent Fathers. We ask that you please leave an honest review on Amazon and or his Facebook page, both of which can be found by searching Eddie K. Wright. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Bye.